What's going on, guys? Jeff from Birch and Oak here. Hunting season's just around the corner. Muzzleloader, crossbow, and bow season starting here in Nova Scotia in the next few weeks. I'm not 100% sure on the bow when they start, but I know it's relatively soon. And muzzleloader and crossbow would be September 24th, I believe. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I believe that's what it is. I didn't get a rule book again this year. I don't know what DNR's problem is, but they can't seem to put out rule books with their licenses for the last 2 years, and they keep getting typos, and like you get a year to figure this out. Not really an excuse. You want everybody to follow your rules, but you're not even putting out the rules with your license books. A little bit of a problem. Enough of that. What I'm actually here to talk to you guys about today is when people are zeroing in their rifles. Okay. A lot of people get confused, right? Say you fire and the bullet hits, I don't know, an inch or two low, an inch or two to the left or whatever. Most people be like, okay, I got to bring that up. So they're going to take their elevation turret here, and most people just in their head, without looking, they're just going to assume that up is to the right, right? They're going to assume that. But really, when you're turning to the right, up is actually to the left. So what's going to be in your mind is going down is actually going up. So when you're turning it down, right, you're actually going up. And a little example of that is this nut and bolt, right? If you're turning it right, you're going down. You turn it to the left, I don't know if you can see that. I'm sorry. You turn it to the left, and the bolt's actually coming up. Same with your windage. Turning to the right, you think that you're going to the right, but you're actually going to the left. Turning to the left, the bolt's actually moving to the right. It's a little play on in your head. You just got to remember that, okay? And it's the same as when you fire. See if I got something here that I can. So I'm just going to draw a little target here. And put our center where we want to hit. And then say we fired 3-shot group down here. Okay. So you fire your gun. Okay, you bore sighted it. And all a bore sighter is to get you on paper. So people know when you buy a gun and you get it bore sighted, it does not mean that your gun is zeroed. That's just to get you on paper. So you fire your 3 shots, okay? Boom, boom, boom. Now, you're looking at this. Sorry, it's noise in the pipes. You're looking at this and you're like, okay, easy enough. I got to go up and to the right, okay? Keep in mind, you're trying to adjust the point of impact to where your point of aim is, right? You don't want to bring your point of aim to the point of impact. This is where your barrel is. This is where your crosshairs are currently. So when you're adjusting, you're thinking like up and to the right, okay? You're really going to be turning your scope to the left to come down, okay? And you'll be turning it to the left or to the right to come left. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your shot, because now you need to physically move your entire gun, scope, everything to your point of aim, okay? Because that's where we want to aim. That's where we want to hit. So you got to physically bring it all over there. So now, because you just did your adjustments like that, you're going to put your point of aim back to the crosshairs. You're going to pull, and all your grouping here should be up here. Hopefully I explained that well. It can be a confusing thing. It can sometimes even be confusing to try and explain. But it's just kind of a play on in your head, like I said. Most people think, to the right. They're going to turn to the right, but the bolt's actually going down. right? So that's, the bolt's actually going left here. We're talking windage. So you turn it left, which people would be thinking, you know, I'm turning it left, so it's going left, but the bolt's actually going to the right. Same with your elevation, okay? Turn it to the right, you think that that's going up, but it's actually going down. And then when you turn it to the left, you think that you're going down, but the bolt's actually coming up. Little nut and bolt trick an old guy taught me a long time ago. Yeah, so I hope I explained that to you guys good enough. If I didn't, sorry. Let us know in the comments, and I'll try and redo it. You know, I wish everybody the best of luck for this upcoming season. Be safe, that's always the first and foremost. Wear your orange. Don't be those guys that like to crash around in the woods and not wear their orange. A lot of people get shot that way. Because a lot of people are actually, they shoot on hearing, they don't actually shoot on sight. They don't make sure what they're shooting at. It's kind of scary. It's happened to me multiple times, rabbit hunting, and I was covered in orange. So, just be careful, guys. Hopefully this information can help you with sighting in your rifle at the range. I know when I was first getting started, I was confused by this stuff, and the old fella taught me that trick with the nut and bolt. And ever since then, it's just stuck in my head. So, like I said, when you're zeroing in a rifle, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get your reticle with your point of aim, okay? You're trying to line those two things up. So you're actually bringing your reticles to where the rifle barrel is. So just remember that. Because a lot of people will fire, they'll be like, oh, okay, I gotta come down into the left or whatever. But really, it's, you know what I mean? It's, you gotta just pay attention to it and figure it out, and hopefully save you some money and ammunition while you're sighting in. All right, guys, have a good one. Take care.